time for the sports news. Here's Leah.
Thank you, Peter. Now, the search is on for a new venue for next year's Africa Cup of Nations after defending champions Cameroon were stripped of hosting the tournament at a meeting of the continent's Football Confederation. CAF announced on Friday that Cameroon did not meet the compliance conditions. Those include delays with construction, as well as an escalation of violence in the southwest and northwest of the country near two of the planned venues. A new bidding process is open with Morocco as favorites to host the tournament in June and July. They've promised a decision will be made by the end of the month. Now, we spoke to African football writer Gary Al Smith, who was one of the journalists at the meeting in Accra. He said Cameroon fell victim to the politics of the tournament.
I was watching Cameroonian state television on their live stream on YouTube in the hour after the announcement was given, and they hit the streets, and it was absolutely massive disappointment on the streets of Cameroon. Let's not forget that this is a country that hosted the 2016 Women's African Cup of Nations, and man, it's the biggest and the best anybody has seen in Africa. I mean, heck, people were coming from Western Europe and they were saying that they wished Western Europe would get such a reception for a Women's African Cup of Nations. So imagine what they could do, or they would do, for the African Cup for men. I don't think that they thought they could lose it anyway. I think that they genuinely thought they could, or they would be given time to finish it. Because don't forget, we have to be honest and say that things have been a bit unfair to Cameroon, because when they won the bid, it was for a 16-team tournament, only for Ahmad to win the CAF presidency, and then the decision to expand it to 24 teams when they were originally preparing for 16 teams as well. So, I mean, they've always thought that because of these factors, they'll be given enough time to finish the work that they started as well. And finally, from the political point of view, Morocco have always been breathing down the necks of everything that has been available to host from the African Cup of Nations point of view. So most people I saw at the meeting today felt that, you know what, this is definitely going to Morocco, and I'd be surprised if it doesn't.